Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal. This is Lee Loves Books. Now, today, what we're gonna do is a reading vlog. One of my highly anticipated reads came out today, and it is Kiss the Villain by Rina Kent. We have the ebook here. I did get the paperback days ago. It came earlier than expected, but I am not a paperback girly, unfortunately for me. I thought I could, but there's just something about the ease of being able to highlight on your Kindle and access your digital highlights. Granted, I probably will eventually transfer the highlights so that way, they cute little tabs. But for convenience sake, we're going to do the ebook. I also have the audiobook for the times where I'm not hands-free because we need to finish this by tomorrow morning, the latest. I need to avoid any more spoilers than has already been out because people don't know how to act with this book, with this series, with this author, with this universe. People don't know how to act, honestly. I think personally the Rina Kent stands, because there's a difference. I've said it plenty of times. There's a difference between the stands and the fans. The stands need to be committed. You need to leave. Say what you want to say. I also want to finish it by tomorrow because it's Magic with the Bells season. That's on Saturday, but we also do have to do some preparation. So in advance, I would like to say thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's go. So the parallels between God of Malice and Kiss the Villain, like the first 3 chapters, hilarious, actually. Yeah, I am, like I said, I'm doing the audio and the ebook because technically I'm working, so I can listen to an audiobook while I'm working. But yeah, the parallels. Ooh. All right, let me get back to reading. I am sleepy, so I have gotten to 78% in the book, doing the ebook and the audio, and I'm liking this so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's not beating God of Fury so far for me, but I really do like the push and pull, the toxicity, the mutual obsession between the two of them. Yeah, I don't maybe I didn't pay attention, but the feminization kink like threw me off for a little bit, but I've read books with it and I do enjoy it. I know it's like something that you have to do very delicately as a, non-gay man writing queer or romances. So I am also enjoying that surprise. But it's probably a surprise for me because it's probably listed on the goddamn trope thing. I just didn't pay attention. So I'm gonna try to get some rest, and then we'll continue this party tomorrow. Bye. Okay, we have officially finished. I liked it. It doesn't surpass I liked it. It does not surpass God of Fury in the Renaverse for me, but it was enjoyable. I did inhale it as soon as I finished work, so I could actually fully like dive into it. I did like 50% audio and then 50% ebook because I'm a slower listener than I am an eyeball reader. So there were times where I'm like, okay, I need to pause the audio and like read in the ebook. But when it was like a lot of dialogue and a lot of, especially like the spicy times between them, then I would pop on the audio because duet style. I'm not gonna really give any spoilers on here because I feel like all the people that already attempted to spoil it or did for some people are like straight up jerk offs. But there's a reason why the next character, this book sets up the next series, which is Vaughn's book, which if you haven't read or have no idea who Vaughn is in this entire series, he is the son of Kirill and Sasha, which is from the Monster trilogy, which I really do like that trilogy, and I'm actually really excited basically to see them as parents, but also to get Vaughn. I think people have some weird parasocial relationship with a fictional character in their mind because there was this uproar of, a little bit of a spoiler warning, the next book he's going to be with a man, and people are like, he cannot be with a man, he's for the girls. And it's like, bisexuality and pansexuality is a thing, my girl. Anyways, so it explains and it sets up the second book perfectly, I think, in the series. It gives you like breadcrumbs and it makes you hungry to get that second series. Food pun. But yeah, I was excited to see Vaughn, like him finally actually have words and speak. In this book, we didn't get that from him as an adult, so I thought it was weird that people are so attached to him because the only time he spoke was when he was a kid, and that is weird if you are attached to him when you only spoke as a child. It was nice to see like Nico and Bran, even though the timeline of this literally matches the timeline of everyone else's book. It's like literally if you were to watch a show and get like one episode with one character's POV, the next episode the same events but it's a different character's POV. That's how this entire the Legacy of God series and the Villain series seems like it's going to be, because there's two separate series. Even though the Villain series is going to be a spin-off of the Legacy of Gods, I need to make that clear, that distinction. This is its own separate series, but it's a spin-off of the Legacy of God series. We get to see the initiation, the heathen's initiation from Garrett's POV. In the Legacy of God series, we get that from every other person's POV, which is so funny. Well, except for God of War, because God of War was like in a different timeline, but still, we get to see that, and obviously the push and pull with Caden and Gareth. Gareth is definitely a brat, and he's also unhinged, which I knew it. I knew it. I was like, there's no way he's related to Killian, and he's like a little lamb. If anything, he's probably more unhinged than Killian, for me personally. Overall, I enjoyed it, and I think you should read it. Mind your triggers. There is a trigger warning, content warning in the beginning of the page, which kudos to Rina for doing that. She, from my understanding, was a little resistant to doing that, which I think is a little bit irresponsible as a dark romance author as a whole, but it looks like she's leaning more towards including them. So whoever convinced her, if she maybe had a change of mind herself, love that. Yeah, so that's the end of this because I got things to do. Thank you so much for watching.